If you are as excited as I am when it comes to Battlefront 2, then you are at the right place. Today, I will explain everything you should know about the upcoming game Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is an upcoming FPS TPS shooter video game developed by DICE Stockholm, previously known for the first installment of Battlefront and the highly known Battlefield series. Battlefront 2 is set to be the best experience any Star Wars fan will have. DICE has said that they will be sure to add many interesting features that will make any Star Wars fans very happy. Including me, of course. Anyway, let's start with the information you guys are waiting for. After a huge disappointment among the Star Wars fans in 2015, when they found out that the first Battlefront wouldn't have a single-player campaign, people went full KYLOREN.
Anything else?
In Battlefront 2, we will finally see a single-player campaign. The campaign will be written by Walt Williams, who is best known for writing the story of Spec Ops: The Line. Star Wars Battlefront 2 will give players a different perspective on the enduring conflict between the Empire and the scrappy rebellion, while the vast majority of Star Wars video games are played from the viewpoint of the heroic Rebel Alliance or the Jedi. The single-player campaign picks up after the end of Return of the Jedi, and covers the 30-year span between the movie and The Force Awakens. In the campaign, you play as a new female character named Iden Versio. She is the commander of the new Imperial Special Force, called the Inferno Squad. The Inferno Squad is said to be an elite special force for the Imperial Navy, and they are only called into the most outrageous and difficult tasks. The Rebellion may have heroes like Jyn Erso and Luke Skywalker, but the Empire has the Inferno Squad. In the campaign, Iden is seeking the revenge of the fallen Emperor, and the following of the destruction of the second Death Star, after watching it explode from the forest moon of Endor. Despite not having any official mission given to them, they have taken upon themselves to hunt down and destroy the Rebellion, as well as those responsible for the destruction of the Death Star, including Luke Skywalker. Most of the story will involve around the Empire's perspective, but we will also be able to do some missions where you can play as characters like Luke Skywalker or Kylo Ren. Game director Mark Thompson of Motive Studio mentioned that switching perspectives from protagonist to antagonist is a staple for Star Wars storytelling, as well as what makes Battlefront stand out. The team works to include missions starring the established heroes. At the moment, it's currently not clear how many of these missions will be in-game. The story also introduces a new planet named Vardos. This planet is said to be Iden's homeworld. Iden was born and bred on Vardos. Vardos is an entirely new planet in Star Wars universe. Vardos is sleek, sterile-looking world, represents the utopian vision of the Imperial rule. To Iden and the citizens of Vardos, the Empire symbolizes structure, peace, and order, but the Rebellion represents chaos and a terrorist organization that threatens the safety of the galaxy. Thompson said, and I quote, "We never describe the Empire as the bad guys in Battlefront 2. We never say Iden is a villain. We just present the other side of the conflict." The campaign will be open, overpowering, and full of choices, as players experience battle as an elite trooper. Thompson hinted at sabotage and epic-scale battles in Battlefront 2's story mode. Iden's droid will play a big part of the gameplay. Her floating customizable droid companion appears to be capable of taking down enemies stealthily, but she will also have other Imperial gadgets at her disposal. So, a single-player campaign for Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a really smart move to go, and also a move that will definitely make many Star Wars players happy. The single-player campaign in the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 is set officially to be canon, according to Lucasfilm. This is great news for all the canon fanboys out there. Oh yeah! The multiplayer in Battlefront 2 can include up to 40 players. The game features a new class system for the troopers, which can be upgraded as you play and customized for your playstyle. The trooper skins will change to match the era, and the locations of the battle for more authenticity, exactly like the first installment. Judging from the game's engine footage shown in the trailer, the multiplayer will once again bring back fights between heroes and villains. The multiplayer is always a strong point for DICE. The game will feature heroes and villains from the prequel trilogy, original trilogy, and as well as the sequel trilogy. The heroes that is confirmed so far include Darth Maul, Yoda, Luke Skywalker, Rey, and Kylo Ren. The heroes can also upgrade as you play and unlock abilities. The multiplayer will include characters from all Star Wars canon, and it seems unlike the troopers, their availability in battles won't tie to the battle plays in the timeline. From the teaser trailer we are able to see a lot of fighting in air and on ground, so do expect Walker Assault and Fighter Squadron to return in Battlefront 2. Other than that, it's unclear at this moment which multiplayer game modes will be available at launch. Hopefully DICE has learned from 2015 Battlefront and introduces us to space battles at launch, also with more content and such. With Battlefront 2, DICE is giving Star Wars fans access to planets, weapons, characters, gadgets, ships, and more from all eras. Players will be able to battle AT-ATs and snowtroopers on Hoth, or you can fight TIE fighters and Star Destroyers in an X-Wing. Deemer, creative director at DICE, said, and I quote, "What gives us goosebumps about stepping into Hoth? What elements do we need to have? Your blasters, your lightsabers, your ship, your family, the Force. One thing that stood out to us was that there is a chance for everyone to become a hero. Multiplayer at its heart is a hero's journey." The mayor also said, "In the first game, heroes were a momentary power trip, and for a short time you felt like you were almost invisible. In Battlefront 2, we wanted to give more depth. We made the heroes much more physical." DICE has also changed the way players will get access to the hero characters in Battlefront 2 multiplayer. Instead of power-ups, it's a resource-based system, where by doing things in-game you unlock the ability to change into a hero or a vehicle or something else. Good news for all the Season Pass haters out there. Battlefront 2 will not include any Season Pass system, but don't get too excited yet, as EA is trying to figure out a new service instead of Season Pass. EA will always get their money somehow. Hey, we can ride Tauntauns! Yeah! Okay, I'm obviously just joking. Battlefront 2 will feature hero ships from all eras, including Boba Fett's Slave One and Han Solo's Millennium Falcon. And they have the same depth and personality that the heroes have. Even the common ships like TIE Fighters and X-Wing will have unlockable abilities and mods. Players will feel like an awesome pilot. Dimmer promised and assured media that Battlefront's 2 vehicle will get just as much attention as a playable character. Right now, Battlefront 2 have available either the Standard Edition or the Deluxe Edition. Standard Edition will only include the full game on release. The Deluxe Edition will grant you access to Battlefront 2 on November 14th, 3 days early, upgraded versions of all 4 trooper classes, Officer, Assault, Heavy and Specialist, 4 epic ability upgrades, 1 for each trooper class, instant weapon unlocks and weapon modifications for each trooper class, exclusive KYLOREN and REY-themed looks, inspired by the Star Wars The Last Jedi, epic ability modifiers for KYLOREN and Rey, and an epic ability modifier for the Millennium Falcon. Good news for all the Star Wars book readers out there. Inferno Squad will have a own book. Let me read out the book description for you. After the theft of the Death Star plans and the result of the destruction of the battle station, the Empire is on the defense. The Imperial Navy has authorized the formation of an elite team of soldiers. Their missions is to infiltrate and eliminate remnants of Saw Gerrera's partisans. Following the deaths of their leader, the partisans have carried on his extremist legacy, determined to thwart the Empire no matter what the cost. Now the Inferno Squad must prove their status as the best of the best and take down the partisans from within. But as the danger intensifies as the threat of discovery grows, how far will the Inferno Squad go to ensure the safety of the Empire? In this thrilling prequel to Battlefront 2, the Empire's handpicked team will be forged in fire. The book is set to be released in July 25th, 2017. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is launching on November 17th or 14th, depending on which pack you buy, for PS4, PC and Xbox One. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let us know by hitting that like button. If you have any other games you want us to do all you should know on, be sure to let us know down in the comment section below. So, have a great day and may the Force be with you.